What is up, everyone, and welcome to another episode of She Plucked It. This is Pluck It Session 1, and I am back with you guys for another video. Thank you, first and foremost, to everyone who is returning to watch these videos. I know it has been a very long time, and I want to sincerely apologize to you all for it being so long. I don't really have any excuses, to be honest. I just kind of fell out of it. I did have a lot going on personally, but yeah, my husband challenged me to record another video for you guys, and that's what I did. So I'm here. I'm back with another video. I thank you guys for returning to watch this video, and if it's your first time, thank you for coming to the channel, and I hope you enjoy it. So just a little recap, a little history on me. My name is Diamond. I live in Atlanta, Georgia. I have PCOS, which is why I grow so much hair on my chin. A few years ago, I started recording videos just showing you guys what I experience on a day-to-day, and yeah, I went on a hiatus for a few years, and now I'm back. The hair has not slowed down at all. As you can see, it is still growing, and it is growing so crazy. To be honest with you, it doesn't feel like it grows like this. I almost don't even think about it until I'm looking at it as far as like the amount of growth. I definitely think about the growth every day, because when I touch my chin or rub my fingers across or anything, once I feel it, I want to pull it. But definitely recording these videos makes me have some more discipline, because I can't just run straight to the tweezers like I normally would do. But typically on a normal day, when I start winding down and my husband and I are in the bed watching some TV, watching a movie or something, I will rub my fingers across my chin, and once I start to feel hair, guys, I just grab the tweezers and I just go. I don't look I do sometimes grab the mirror and just sit in the mirror and pull them, but for the most part, I just go by what I feel, which is one of the reasons why I don't wear gloves. I know you guys are always like, wear gloves, wear gloves. A lot of people don't realize it's my face, so yeah, I'm not going to wear gloves. But I also I wash my hands, of course, y'all. I sanitize my tweezers. I sanitize myself, my chin, like my area that I'm pulling these hairs from, multiple times. So yeah, I don't need gloves. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this video so far. It's a lot of hair here. A lot to catch up on, guys, because so much has happened. And yeah, I hope I don't talk you guys to death during this video, but it is a lot to talk about. So yeah, typically the voiceovers are the easiest part for me, but it's been so long since I've tapped in with y'all. I don't even know where to start outside of talking about these hairs. So I'm gonna just kind of go with the flow and let it naturally happen, and then as it comes, and yeah, we'll just go like that. So as y'all can see, I'm kind of all over the place as I pull these hairs. I typically like to imagine a individual quadrants kind of separated on my chin, and I just work from one area to the next, just kind of removing the hairs. But for some reason, y'all, I don't know, I think I was just anxious to kind of get these hairs out, especially being able to see them like this, because I don't see them like this all the time. So really being able to see them with this view, it just kind of has me all over the place just trying to get these hairs out. So it is time for a new pair of tweezers, y'all. I have been using these tweezers for years. I have not sent them back to get sharpening. They are still great tweezers, as you can see, but they do need to be sharpened, and it causes a little bit of frustration for me watching this. So it might cause a little bit of frustration and a little bit of anxiety for y'all, because some of these hairs, it's I'm gripping them, but they just won't come because I need to get these tweezers sharpened. So this one, for instance, which you can see I broke it, but I think I'm gonna end up getting it. So a lot of these hairs do grow under the skin, so I just kind of like take the tip of the tweezer and just kind of dig it out a little bit. And then once I get it from under the skin, then I can get a good grip on it. So this video definitely should have been longer, but because of the fact that I need to get these tweezers sharpened, I ended up cutting a lot out because it was kind of frustrating to watch. And I don't want to frustrate you guys. So we actually ended up relocating. We no longer live in the area of town we used to live in. Hold on, somebody's driving by. I'm hoping these background sounds are not going to be so bad. I'm honestly not hearing them too much, but then I feel like when I go back to watch this, I'm going to hear so much stuff in the background. These some really good hair. So as you can see, I got like a good cluster of hairs growing right here. But I think I'm going to end up moving from this section, and I'll come back to it. But y'all, I'm sorry, because like I said, I'm all over the place. So don't say I did not warn you. But as you can see, these hairs are just kind of like growing under the skin. Some of them grow under, some of them grow on top. So I'm just going around kind of like, some of the areas I'll pinch, some of them I'll kind of like pull the skin tight to be able to just visualize the hairs better. Like this area right here, I'm definitely pulling tighter, and you can see them so well. So since we last spoke, y'all, our home got shot up. We ended up moving to a better side of town. To be honest, the neighborhood we used to live in was not bad. But yeah, life just unexpectedly has a way of keeping you on your toes, and you just have to be able to adapt and overcome. Thankfully, nobody was injured. Everybody was okay, but it was an extremely traumatic situation. Y'all, if I could give a play-by-play on the situation, it probably would take up this whole video. But it definitely was it wasn't even scary because I didn't realize it was happening while it was happening. I realized that something was happening, but the last thing that I expected was that somebody was shooting up our house. And just so happened, like, we had just changed out blinds in our sitting area that we had attached to our bedroom. So because we had changed the blinds out, when I glanced up, I was laying in the bed when everything happened. My husband was out. The boys were in bed. And when everything happened, I kind of like just laid there. I can remember just laying there thinking like, is somebody shooting fireworks in the driveway? Like, that's what it sounded like to me. And I wasn't scared. I didn't immediately react like, oh my God, somebody is shooting up the house. It probably was like 30 seconds to a minute that went by before I glanced at my phone. And it's so crazy because I was just texting my husband, we were texting each other. He was hanging out with his friends. I'm texting him, and maybe 30 seconds after I think I hear fireworks in the driveway, I ended up looking at my phone and I realized there's a notification from the camera. And when I look at the notification, immediately you can see like 3 guys kind of come out of like the darkness and just stand in front of the house and just open fire, y'all. And once I saw that's when it hit me, like the severity of like the situation. So I immediately hopped up and, went to make sure the boys were okay. Called my husband, let him know what was going on. Everybody was okay. The boys were fine. They were literally laying in the bed, scrolling through the TV, trying to find something to watch. Didn't even get out of bed, didn't know that anything was wrong, but because I was reacting like something was going on, they knew something was going on. So I'm not even going to go into details of everything that happened, but we ended up making it out of the situation. Everybody was okay. My husband was able to get to us. He It was a lot, y'all. He blew his engine on the way trying to get to us, just rushing. He doesn't remember going out of like second, third gear. Like, it was just a crazy, crazy, crazy night. But we made it out. Thankfully, we had family. We had my husband's parents, to allow us to come and stay with them just for a little while so that we could, figure out another situation, because we definitely didn't feel comfortable staying at the house because we didn't even know why all of this was happening. So, and yeah, we made it out of that situation, y'all. Made it to another house. Well, we actually made it to an apartment, but in the process of purchasing our first home. So that's actually really exciting. We actually should be closing sometime this month, so I'm really excited about it. I think we're all very excited about it. We have definitely outgrown our stay here. We really outgrew our stay here before we got here, but, it worked for us for the time being. But, yeah, so now we're in the process of purchasing a home, should be moving very soon, and just trying to get, back to a place of figuring out, I guess, what I'm doing, for myself. I'm in the process right now of real estate school. I'm about 45 hours in, so I have another 30 hours to go with that. So just really trying to, figure it out. That's the thing about life. Sometimes you feel like you have it figured out, and then, you don't. But we're still learning. We're still growing. Definitely thankful to be alive. Thankful to be able to record a video for you guys. And y'all got to make sure y'all thank my husband, because I'm not going to say I wasn't going to do it, but I have thought about it and just, I don't know, for some reason, just have not brought myself to actually record a video. But he sometimes goes and just looks at the channel and goes through the comments, and he'll read the comments out to me, and it's just yeah, what are you doing? So he challenged me to record a video for you guys, and that is what I have done. It took me a couple of weeks, I'm not gonna lie, to kind of edit, and I don't know, I was kind of waiting for the perfect moment to do a voiceover, but it's if I wait for the perfect moment to do a voiceover, I'll never do the voiceover, and the video would never get published. So it's let me just do it. So I hope you guys are enjoying the video. I'm gonna slow down on talking now because I feel like I've talked a lot. But I may, chime in here and there about these hairs, but I'm gonna give you guys a few moments of silence just to kind of enjoy this. But I know y'all like hearing me talk, so I will be back. But yeah, let's just enjoy some of these pulls. And when I'm taking my time to pull these out like that, it's really because I just don't want to lose the grip of the hair. Because these tweezers, they definitely were frustrating me to work with this time. So yeah, just changing the angle of how I pull that hair so that way I can actually pull it out. But as y'all can see, it's literally hair. Every direction you look, it's hair there somewhere. So I have started taking metformin, and I think I've been taking it for about a year now, if not more. But as you can see, it doesn't help with the hair growth. I do feel like it helps to manage my weight a bit, but not with the hair growth. Yeah, all of these are really good. You can see how like they just slide out so smoothly. And I know it probably looks like it hurts y'all, but it doesn't. I'm just trying to get it, like I could see it under the skin, so I'm just trying to get it out. Watch how that slides out. Yep, I think I hit the camera there. So this is not one of my best videos, y'all, but it's something. I'm definitely going to do better on like just trying to organize the way I pull these hairs out a little bit more, because I feel like I could be more thorough. But yeah, I was just pulling. I hope all of you are doing well. Please leave me some comments, guys, and let me know how everybody's doing. Let me know where you're watching from. If you made it this far in the video, drop some green hearts. Come on, we got to do that. I miss seeing those green hearts from you guys. So I pulled that one out. I didn't realize it. Just hair everywhere. So outside of moving, life has been good. The kids were homeschooled before, but now they are in school, and they actually really love it. They've been in there for a couple of years now, and they love it. We love it for them. Sorry, y'all, my husband has a client, so if y'all hear voices in the background, that's what's going on. But yeah, the boys love school. The oldest one has gotten his driver's permit, so that's about to be interesting. We've already started practicing driving with him, but now that he has his permit, it's like really official. So yeah, life has just been lifing for sure, but not in a negative way. So here I'm like the neck area. I just try to do like this pinch because it's so far down. A lot of times it's hard for me to like pull it tight and still be able to see the hairs and like really get a good grip. So when I do this pinch, it kind of works easier for this area. So this one right here was a really good one. You could see how it's kind of like balled up under the skin. So I just kind of take my tweezers and like kind of pinch it a little bit, just see if I could pull it out. And as you can see, it just kind of popped right out of the skin. And then I pulled it, I broke it a little bit, but there we go. And there was another little piece in there, but it took me so long to grip it that I just cut that part of the video out because it would have been very frustrating to watch. So my husband and I also celebrated our 10-year marriage anniversary this year, and that is like so amazing because the time is flying so fast, and it's like we don't have a lot of friends that even have been together with their significant other as long, or not nearly as long, really. So I think nowadays especially it's hard for people to make it for a long period of time. It's so easy to just walk away or to give up. But yeah, we are 10 years in and counting. And I'm really excited because after we get into this house, it's like we can really really, really, really be able to just travel and enjoy each other in ways that we have not done yet. So I don't know why I'm moving around like this, y'all. You could see I'll find one and then I'll start messing with it or looking at it and then I'll move on. I don't know why. I don't know if it just seemed like it's going to be too much effort at the time. I can't remember what I was thinking about, but I'm just trying to get as many of these hairs out as I can. And I'm already ready to record another video because when I touch my chin now, I can feel hair, so I can only imagine what it actually looks like. After recording this video, I looked at my husband. I said, "How do you not notice this?" Because it just seems like so much, but it really, to the naked eye, I guess it's not as noticeable as it is on camera because I am zoomed in and, got the light on it and everything. But geez Louise, this is a lot. So I really hope you guys are enjoying this video. Like I said, they are going to get better over time. I just got to get back in my groove. I got to get back into just getting used to setting up the camera again and getting used to doing the voiceovers again. So that way, I don't know, I can give you guys the best quality videos as possible. But I hope you're enjoying this video anyway. But as you can see, look, I'm zooming in and everything. Just all over the place. So I'm sorry, guys. It's looking a little wonky, but hopefully still enjoyable. It's like I could barely see this hair, but I felt it. And it gets like that sometimes. Like I can look in the mirror, I can look in the camera, and I could pull every little black dot you see, but then I'll still rub my finger across and feel something and still end up pulling hairs. So it's like, I don't know, it's just not one of those things where you can just count on your eyes to get everything. I have to use my fingers too. So this was another one that was like, oh, you could tell it would have been really satisfying to just pull on the first try, but these tweezers. But I just try to stay as patient as possible with the hair. Try to change up my direction that I pull it. Sometimes that helps. And just try not to break it. And there you go. Came out. It's another piece of little skin that I've from me scarring myself up. It's just so much easier to just grab the tweezers, use my fingers and pull, but it's much more effective and efficient to actually look. So this is a pretty good part. I know you guys like to see these hairs just kind of build up like this. So I'm just pulling and stacking at this point. So I really hope you guys are enjoying this video. We are coming close to the end. Sorry it's not longer, but I will have more videos coming soon for you guys. Just watching this one right now to do the voiceovers really got me like over here itching to go record another one because I know it's about time. So that's probably what I'll do once I finish. That way I can make sure I have another video coming for you guys soon. And I haven't gotten new tweezers yet, so if I do record another video, I will try to use another pair of tweezers because I do have others. It's just, I don't know, none of them are just as good as this one. But maybe they are, I just don't give them enough of a chance. So we'll try it and see. It's just crazy to me that here we are 30 minutes in and I'm still pulling hairs. And this video was longer. So just imagine. It just gives you a little idea of how much hair is growing on my chin. So this was another really good one. Ingrown. So I do actually have I found my tools as well. So for the next one, I'll probably just use like my actual hook. So I'm not just keep digging in the same area over and over. But this doesn't actually hurt, y'all. And I know that there's a hair in here. That's the only reason I keep going back. Sorry, forgot to put my do not disturb on. But yeah, that's why I kept going back for this hair. And as you can see, there is one there. I just had to be patient with it. Very satisfying to get out. So I did not exfoliate before this video either. Like I said, I have to get back in the routine. I used to do exfoliate and steam and all of that before I did these videos. And that definitely helps because it opens up your pores and it gets some of these dead layers of skin off. So and even some of these ingrown hairs, it will, once it removes like that layer of skin from on top of it, you don't have to dig for it. So it definitely helps to use those methods. I just didn't do it for this video. I was just trying to really get the video recorded. I actually dropped my mirror in the process of setting up and broke my light on the mirror. So I ended up just having to use the flash or the light from my phone, but I was actually looking forward to using the mirror because normally I don't use a mirror with a light to record. So I thought maybe it would enhance like the video quality, but I was not able to actually see because I broke the light before I was able to get a chance to use it. But yeah, I'm still able to get in here and get these hairs out, and that's really the most important thing. So this video isn't going to be as satisfying as some of the others, because I'm going to be honest, it's going to be probably a lot of hairs that look like they were left here. But the videos will get better, guys, so just bear with me. But as you can see, I wipe my chin down again here. And I do this quite a few times. I just don't always record it, or it is recorded. I don't always, leave it in the footage. Yeah, just hairs everywhere. I don't know. Ooh, that one just popped right out. And you can just see like the difference in the hairs. Like some of them are very thin, some of them are very dark, some of them are not as dark, some of them almost look white. Yeah, like this area right here is just a cluster. It's just almost like I get like little clusters of hairs that are like very close together. So sometimes it's a little bit harder to get those areas. Yeah, see, I'm doing a neck pinch right here, and then just taking the tweezer and just kind of like trying to gently just pinch just enough to get like that top layer of skin off, so that I don't really have to dig under it too much. But as you can see, this one, I think I needed to do another little pinch on it. Yep. And then just trying not to break it or lose it. And I ended up breaking it. You can see the little hair sticking out there, and then I think I just left it alone. Another one. It's so much easier to just pinch it. I don't know why I didn't do that from the first place. There we go. I don't know, it's something about this neck area that's just like my favorite area, I think. Y'all comment down below and let me know which area is your favorite. Do you like the neck? Do you like the areas where I pinch more, or the areas where I pull the hair tighter? So this is what we have at the end. I'm sure there's more hair that is not on here, because there's no way I pulled all of that hair, and this is all we have. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching to the end. And if you made it this far, please be sure to drop green hearts down below. And until next time, peace. See you guys soon.